grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kaniche?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup. Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it! Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious. Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material. If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Hello? Oh, there we go. I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and that seems to be helping. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't working. That was really bizarre. Thanks for letting me know that it wasn't working. Oh, man. I don't have any way to go backwards, though. Oh, there's a review. I could review. Here. Let me see. Maybe that will fix it. Oh, I'm doing pretty well. How are you guys? Oh, Overlord of Fire. You wouldn't happen to be Lord of Fire renamed, would you? It does not say first time chat, so. Okay. Let me see what the game audio is looking like. Is that any better on the game audio?
I'm in danger.
You're in danger. Okay, so I'm guessing that is Lord of Fire, who is now Overlord of Fire. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups. Alright. Also, while I'm here for a second, Ryujin actually is a streamer himself. I hope I'm not saying his name wrong. Here. Yeah, he's a streamer too, so let's just give a shout out. There we go.
Make sure to go check out Ryujin_Yukio.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
Okay. Fail. Do you guys want me to go back and reread Charlotte's lines? I don't know if you guys read them since you couldn't hear me. I guess I can just have it replay the lines. They should speak.
There's a newsstand over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontinian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down.
You read them? Okay.
Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kinich?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Hold up. This one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving saurian stew. Proves surprisingly popular.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Oh my. That can't be for real. Fine. I hate to admit it, but you've won this one.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded? No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
If it is, we're all toast. Aha! I thought I heard a familiar voices. Well, if it isn't Traveler and Paimon. What a coincidence. Mr. Kinich and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he is a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the great Traveler's triumphant exploits in Natlan? It was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyways, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. me backtrack a little. Hi. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock! What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the eunuchs getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
Welcome in, Irene. Irene? Irene? I think it's Irene, right? Oh, that. We were just trading tabloid headlines. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I'm sorry. You had to see such an unflattering side to Fontaine, Mr. Kniech. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock the truth in the main body. Oh, purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The one who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article. Although the misleading headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kniech.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
And if you're wondering why the eunuchs didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge right from the offset. It's not as if the Palace Memonia only has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Neuvillette to handle every single case himself. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smooth. And it was all thanks to Mr. Kniech's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kniech.
It was all a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. Maybe not, but it'd be an even better world for me if Mr. Kniech here would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
You saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kniech the speechless! Kniech the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Me again? Of course, that's a brilliant idea. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a thorough list of interview questions. It's like I'm not allowed to refuse. Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a gestionnaire and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again. Au revoir.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh? What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Oh. Lord of Fire, you thought that was funny with the how? Maybe he's not acclimating very well to Fontaine?
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, I get it now. And I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kaniche holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But Ahau wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon.
Oh.
That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Mermonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two. If you're free, why don't you come along?
Seeing a how angry always makes my day.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
An overnight Fantasyland. A stroll outside the city.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
Yeah, it was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
Good to see you again. The prototype lens has come in handy, by the way.
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single
Hopefully.
project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too.
Don't learn,
You've
did
gotta
you?
be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire
Thank you
future
for the hydrate,
against some
Esteban.
stupid vanity project. If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow, that's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahula Hau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above!
Lord of Fire,
I beg
you
your
really
pardon,
like
forebear of ancient
you really
wisdom.
like a how,
Please,
don't you?
I meant no offense.
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss? Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Oh, I like how they made her all sparkly.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
It's Rusty Partner.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
She's very pretty.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
Literally be
You
half
think
tempted
someone
to
yelling
throw
their
away my
name out in the
skirt
middle of a
savings for
public
Navia,
street
but
really
I know
needs an
I
introduction?
Need the safer skirt.
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
If I hadn't gotten Veresa, I would have gotten Navia, I think. I got Veresa on this account, though. Oh. No shaking hands.
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper
Nobody
manners.
shook hands with her.
Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Oh, Ahau's totally being treated like a little cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Oh. Navia's just smiling.
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss
He
Lapine
minds
Pauline
being
is
there. I
hosting
think
this
it's
event,
just that
and also providing
that
technical
Lapine
support.
Pauline gets overly excited.
Cheval Moran?
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Morand. After After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal, a win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible
I mean, it's not a legal
ideas.
solicitation. They had all the
By the
paperwork
way,
and stuff.
Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right.
But they did
So
the
don't
paperwork.
underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Well, a lot of fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well,
Someone
as
always
it
wants
happens,
food.
that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there!
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Gaffier. Gaffier. He is famous chef? Culinary movement that takes the rigorous precision, quantitative methods. In the eyes of her students, she is both a genius who strives for perfection and a stickler whose exacting standards fill them with dread. She's constantly pushing the boundaries of flavor.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing.
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
No, it's just the mention of guns reminded me. Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. but I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice. Thankfully, the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer.
I'm out for the old timer. That's kind of funny. Is
Sorry?
the house really
Where
old?
were we?
Like
Oh yeah,
millions.
do you recall
of
what the
years old,
gun looked
probably.
like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch. Something like this.
That's an interesting looking gun.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing.
Hmm.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Oh, did you see that? He just gave us a look. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all! The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
Seems like Kanich has something to say. Let's go find a quiet spot. After saying goodbye to Lapine, Pauline.
I'm
find a
sure
quiet
you
spot.
noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
Looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks. Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
You think I'll join you?
Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
Let's go. Let's go. We can always catch up with them later. There's a whole event going on there, so... Oh. Ayo.
Oh, man.
They get all the Natlan men here in one spot.
Bro,
Nice.
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're... Ah, I'm guessing Kanich is here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition, is someone who travels around.
Fair point.
He's got a very good point, guys. Simple. But
Anyway,
true.
back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Kakuku. Huh?
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland. Wait, is that right?
It's Cheval Moran.
Ah, right. I keep stumbling over that one. Guess I owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
Okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from Natlan, which is why Aoife and I are here.
So, you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult. It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried. So they had me come along.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right, but they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Don't you get it?
That is an interesting
They
point.
all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson
the
treatment now
tables
too?
on him, guys.
See,
Made it
doesn't
about
matter
him.
how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks after you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Nice to meet you, little bro.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is anymore.
Maybe there is
So,
none.
what about Kakuku? If he was here, we'd be making more of a ruckus than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Aoife, there's nothing to worry about. You're a big boy. You can handle yourself now even without Kakuku.
You think that's what I'm worried about? Anyway, my priority right now is Kakuku. Suffice it to say, Kakuku's in big doo-doo.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Bro, you too?
Not me. How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show his face.
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I've put him on mute until tomorrow.
I wonder how he does
Nice
that.
one. If I was even half as decisive as you are, I would have kept a closer hold on Kakuku so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
Guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro. Or rather, did Kakuku get caught by the guards for flying around?
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Kakuku flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Which building? That one?
Yup, that's the one. Kakuku sure has a good eye for a getaway.
Hiccups.
It's the
I
tallest
know I have
building
hiccups.
around. I may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not flying anywhere without a Saurian. Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Kakuku's got himself into a real mess here. Like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about left, right, and center.
Heck yeah! If anyone can pull it off, it's Kakuku. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe in him.
In other words, right now in this building, there could be not one awesome Saurus, but two.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus. Well, the human version.
Hi, Cat.
But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Kakuku.
Happens, Kenichi and I were just heading over to the Palace Memoria for something else.
Leave it to us.
Love
Are
you
you
too,
sure?
Cat.
Wow, awesome. That'll be a
Thanks for the
huge help.
hydrate.
And if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Kakuku doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
Back when we first met Kakuku in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Oh. That's funny. You guys are so pretty. I like the men from Natlan. They're pretty cute. They're not in my top 3, but they're still really cute. I think my top 3 are still gonna be the best 3. You know, Neuvillette, Zhongli, and Alhaitham. But they still cute.
Nothing new there. What's all that commotion?
The food in the cafeteria is excellent.
It does. It's so people know how long there's left on it.
As long as that's on purpose.
No, it's always been there when people change the model. Yeah, it's just so people know how much time is left. Because it's just a 10-minute change.
No way, bro!
Did he say he came from Natlan? No.
Get out of here!
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
Oh no.
For real now.
Bro!
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again.
Oh, you know one another.
Bro.
He's a friend, yeah. A Saurian friend, let's say.
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner. Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work. If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kenichi who served as a witness in the smuggling trial? I take it there's been a further development in the case.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
I've seen his photo in the papers. But as for this other gentleman...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley, administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden. Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Wow, that sounded just like me. But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
Oh, wow! Oh, no!
Oh.
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Sure thing, bro!
Oh, he had a little heart by his head. So cute. This is a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome Sora.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kinich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Kinich tells Neuvillette and Wriothesley about Lapine Pauline's finding the gun. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun that Lapine Pauline spoke of.
Wow! It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch! That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
Whoa.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I
That
see.
could be bad.
Mr. Kinich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request, don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
That goes for me, too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
Couple of top pros from Natlin.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a flying object. Following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement
Not
may
an
take
object,
some
though.
time.
He's obviously an animal.
Looks like
a
you'll be staying with
creature.
us for a while then,
Saurian.
Kakuku. Excited?
He seems nervous. I can help pass a message on to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
Don't mention it.
All right then, we'd better get going.
Oh, let's take a look. Huh. Can I steal it? I won't just steal it. Wait, can I sit? Who's in command now? Dun dun dun. Aw, that's not even enough for a 10 pull. Probably because I built a little bitty pulling for Aoife. I did drop some pulls pulling for Aoife, actually. Let me see. History. Oh, I guess I did some extra pulls after getting Aoife. Probably trying to get some copies of him, but I did get an Aoife. Okay, so 44 pity? We're at 44 pity. go back out and tell his bros what happened, though. That way they don't worry. Wait. This way. Do not want them to worry, you know what I mean? First time out in Natlan, though, and poor little Kakuku got in trouble. Got himself in a bit of a situation.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Kakuku!
What's the situation? How bad is it?
Some good news and some bad news.
Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
An interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to
that's
worry.
really
The
not that
person in
bad,
charge of looking
all
after
things
Kakuku
considered.
is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
You'll just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms
Good.
upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
All right, bro.
Yay, problem solved! All right, let's catch up another day.
An overnight fancy land. Let's grab the dailies real quick. Why is it fucking slime? Now I got a crown too. I'm a slimy queen, I guess.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Banner pool. Let's go. They'd at least throw in some other items like they do in Honkai Impact 3rd. Honkai Impact 3rd will give you money and all sorts of other materials for stuff, which I kind of like a lot, actually. Not gonna lie. Okay, wake. Oh. Morning after the day. Oh, I might have needed to have been day after tomorrow. Oh, I hope I didn't go too far. I might have gone. Hopefully not. I guess we'll find out. I can always teleport though. I mean, it's not like it's that far. You know what I mean?
It's been a few days. Then I'm flying.
Yup. Alrighty.
Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Kakuku's doing.
Yeah. Hey, Kanichi is here too. All our friends are here.
Hey everyone, we're here! Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning!
Morning, little dude.
Oh wow, Kukuku's learned a new greeting!
Yeah, when did he learn that?
Is that good news or bad news though?
That's a good question.
Sorry,
Not
I
sure.
did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time?
Trying to retrain how he
Get outta
speaks.
here!
I think that means no.
Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
What is the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan.
Inconspicuous.
He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Dang, so that's how we ended up here. Interesting. A series of twists and turns. Oh, whoa. What's a How doing in the corner? What? What? Oh, you can't see it because I'm in the way. But there's a How. A How was in the loading thing in the
Boss,
corner.
do we know
How
if those
cute.
Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Nietzsche has good instincts, man. But he also, ooh.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously?
Interesting memory.
But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Get a diversion. Right trigger. What? Maybe I need to do it from here? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. We've been seen! We've been seen! Frick! 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 Oh, frick. You guys tell I'm bad at being conspicuous? No! We lost his attention. Oh, frick. Is he stuck? Oops. I think I broke him. He just gone now?
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves.
I broke
Sure
it.
enough, there are relics inside the box.
Oh.
It's illegal to smuggle such items outside.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all.
That's not
Looks like
good.
I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Oh. Look, there's a How in the corner. Do you see him? How cute.
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Good job, Kanich.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
It's only natural. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Kanich, you did great!
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Kakuku wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good
From that.
observation. I quite agree.
Get that out
However,
of
we
that.
still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the
We
lost
just
item
understand
itself.
other things from him because of the whole Dragon Saurian connection. Oh, about the suspicious aspects of this gun. This is a relic left behind by Natlan's ancient dragon civilization. Oh, this was totally made with Lumine speaking in mind. That's sad. It's a genuine antique, so it must be of great value. Box was buried amidst junk. Doesn't seem like an accident. No, it's as if someone left it there on purpose. Bait? Why would someone just leave such a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere? Was the plan for someone to come pick it up? A lost object that was picked up. Genuine treasure lost by the roadside, yet still remains unreported and unclaimed. I'm gonna say bait is my conclusion.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Huh? Oh, wow! No way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases. When they demand their ransom, The kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
Oh.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life.
Uh-oh, you're not
In
telling me that
fact,
someone
if
got
anything,
kidnapped?
It's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level.
It really does.
If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hostage?
Come on, stay calm. We haven't heard of any missing people.
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now. And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
The goods. Before the buyer could show up, Lapine Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. Okay. If that's the case, then wouldn't that mean that the buyer probably had already left money there and they picked up the money with the intention of the gun being there? About the incomplete transaction? Due to the unexpected arrival of film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off. Oh, maybe. About the buyer. After receiving the instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spot with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. About the seller. The gun was placed in a locked box and hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep their identity a secret. I'll try submitting that conclusion.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight.
Yeah, that's true.
Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
Lapine Pauline.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads.
Oh, that's true. Make it
And
sound like we just think
timing-wise,
somebody lost it.
It's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway.
Interesting.
All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
True.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets...
He's like, I'm not a pet, I'm a friend.
That's the plan. Out of here, indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
Oh, there we go.
You're the best, bro.
Oh.
Oh, that really is good news. Traveler, should we bring Kukuku back to Aoife and Auroran?
I shall leave him in your capable hands.
No problem. Let's keep in touch.
Indeed.
They look like they still very talky.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
Oh.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now...
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Oh.
Huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Ooh, this is
Really?
interesting.
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Oh, okay, so they're both gonna get to work. He really wants him to move to the court of Fontaine, though. Huh. Interesting. Huh. I'm thinking that might have been a nugget for the people that really liked the Wriothesley Nouvellette ship. Not my cup of tea, but seems like it was a nugget for them. Or at least it shows their close friendship plus their collaboration on many projects, probably, but... Huh. Oh, it looks like Kat's gonna try out Repo. I have a copy of the game and he's able to play it. Whoa, who are you? Cardinal assistant? Looks like I have a bit. Oh. Yeah, they're over here. That makes sense. They're at the hotel. That makes sense.
Ahau.
What?
They were
What
watching
now?
a how.
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich.
Ugh.
You trying to punch him? That's not right behavior.
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels
How's not
strangely
happy?
inclined to keep a safe distance. You miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny.
Other granny.
And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Kukuku back.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet.
Oop.
Let's go find something to eat
Oh no,
while
Hal's
Hal lives his
crying.
best life.
Oh, sounds good to me. How is
Poor
crying?
Hal. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Eva, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself?
You even hear yourself?
Doesn't anyone want to hear how Kukuku got out of jail?
To go to jail. Amidst the racket, you briefly explain what happened with Kukuku to Eva and Auroron. Hearing that Kukuku now has permission to move around freely, Ahau's face goes even redder than— oh, Ahau's probably furious.
Don't lose hope, Ahau. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Probably. And Ahau looks much less like a actual living creature and more
Where's
like
that
a thing.
Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Yeah,
Anyway,
that was not real.
thanks for looking after Ahau, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
Once Kukuku delivered. One Kukuku delivered as promised.
Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down.
Well, Paimon wins my cuteness competition.
Ah, really? Thanks!
Oh, Oh, she blushed.
Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
The Saurians. You were just talking about them, girly.
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Oh, he's been watching movies
Nope.
while they're
This
here.
time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro.
Oh, is he tired of movies?
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors uses our hands.
Oh, Roran. Lovable. Oof.
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
They're so funny. Dude, maybe they were right to send Aoife with him. I don't know if he would survive on his own. It might just be that Auroron is too used to being babied. That's so funny to me, though. Did they just stand out here all night?
The lost and found notice is up.
Damn, they just disappeared.
Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
That was wild. They just disappeared. Like, they don't even walk away. Just poof! Gone. Wild. Would have been better to have them, like, walk inside the hotel or something. Maybe they didn't expect someone to be there right when they disappeared. Okay, I mean, it's just a limited event. It's not like other... I don't think a lot of people will see it. Righty, let's see who showed up. What if no one shows up? Can I have it? It looks...
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Hand cannon.
Ah, hello, you two.
Have there been any developments?
You don't even say hi, Paimon. I thought I taught you better than that.
Okay, guess not.
Oh. Hi, Shane Train.
Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone
Sorry,
would
you're
show
out
up
of
right
points.
Special Patrol, open up!
Oh, something happened.
Who's there? What's going on? The Special Patrol?
Special
I
Patrol.
don't think that's who this is.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
Oh. Wait, is that a
Good day,
twerking
all.
Grim Reaper?
Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tevat are you doing here, Auroron?
What's Auroron doing?
Oh.
Don't
he
tell
must
me
be
it's
the one
his,
you
is it?
mentioned. Kakuku's owner?
One of his owners.
Kind of. Did you say Kakuku's? Oh, wait.
Bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
What?
Somehow I highly doubt that.
No, because we know him.
For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
I apologize for my grandson bursting in like this. I love how Lumi's hands are even clasped. Like, oh my gosh, she's really apologizing.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss.
Between Aoife and Auroron,
Sorry
Aoife's
about
got
that.
all the brains.
I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
Let's just get down to business.
So, Auroron, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically,
Roran carefully describes the item he's come to claim, from the style of the box of the gun itself, everything
For real
mechanically.
now?
What?
Oh, come on, bro.
Is arresting my dear grandson what it comes to?
Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
I feel like
no,
they confirmed
it belongs to a
the
friend.
Seat Lolly ship.
So it belongs
We
to
just
Aoife?
very willingly.
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Roran, tell us the truth. Otherwise, we're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia.
Wow.
But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Wow.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
No,
It's
not
fine.
at all.
I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Based on the clothing,
Yes,
he looked like it.
at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse.
Well-dressed
but
gentleman
he was
equals
so
Fontaine
polite.
native. Okay, guys.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with
He might have been the person trying to purchase
maybe
it.
he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
But he is dumb.
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Ah.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro. Okay, so maybe he isn't quite as stupid as everyone thought.
In that
He's
case,
adorable, though. I just want to pinch his cheeks. Maybe that's why he's our grandson.
Find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
They'd recognize us, wouldn't they? Well, it's not just us. Kanich, Roran, and Aoife, too.
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
Uh-oh.
If so, then picking a Roran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves.
Oh.
There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help.
But they also might have
However,
asked because they
I
looked
still
like they were
suggest
from,
that the famous
you know,
faces
Natlan,
among
where
us,
it's something
meaning
that
the
looks like
Traveler
it's from
and
Natlan.
Kanich. Oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelette, too. Stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened.
Oh, but
I'll
we're
follow
gonna
to
give him
check
an
if
empty
anyone
box.
is watching.
Okay. The old
I doubt anyone would
switcheroo.
recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
Being low-key has its advantages.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
Some movies, guys. That's so cute. Obviously, we need to send some movies over to Natlan, guys. Dude. Auroran would freaking love. I'm thinking Auroran would love to have
No sign
lived
of any
the New Era
suspicious individuals around
the
here.
movie store.
Auroran has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Who needs an elevator? I am the Duke. The Duke of unexpected surprises. Yeah, secret agent Duke. Now, find a good place to hide. Oh, I hope I didn't accidentally just kill the tube. That might have actually killed him. I didn't think about that. Hopefully not. Guess my spot was not where they anticipated me being, but it works.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Oh dear! Oh dear!
What's wrong?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
Oh.
The heck are you on about?
Oh, he's angry.
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the?
Oh.
This thing has a job? So in Natland, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
Dude, that guy's
I'm
doomed.
sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Uh-oh. He's gonna play like in the movies over it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
We're
If
getting
this
some
means
information.
so much to you,
He's playing
what are
good
you
cop,
gonna
bad
offer
cop.
me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you.
Don't say it out loud. He was doing a good job.
You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
Oh.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is
Thanks for
the
the
most
flower
myself I
crown
can
cat.
be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
That wasn't what you were supposed to do, but I guess he's close enough
Who's
to...
this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads,
Interesting.
that sort of
So
thing.
the tabloids.
As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work.
I see.
That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Oop.
No, please go easy on me.
The bird. He's already
Go
scared
on.
of Kakuku. Dude, does Risley unintentionally train him to do that?
Where was I? Well,
No idea.
anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Because he could totally do that.
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live.
What the heck?
Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Ryu, okay.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very
Argento,
carefully to
like
what I'm about to
Argento
say.
cheese?
It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean?
Oh.
Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films?
There's a person underwater.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay.
We had to see him make an arrest.
Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
So, like, he is
Oh,
going to cross him
I
up with the
see.
protection of the
I
government.
understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even
This
think
is
about
a
making a
really
run for it.
interesting little story
The
so far.
Palais
I like it.
Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Oop.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from.
Yep.
So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
Oh, don't do this
I
against
understand,
the
sir.
book.
We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled.
Aurora.
Thanks for your help.
That was also a pretty decent, like, mafia guy accent. Like the Italian accent, I guess. That was cute.
Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day.
He just doesn't want to make
Time
extra
to head
work.
back.
Nuvolette would want to do it by the book. Surprised he didn't already have Aurora sign something except that they needed to because time was of the essence. Oh.
Ah! Risley's back! Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Radsley recounts what happened. It all makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Radsley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money.
Interesting.
His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to.
Thank you for the head pats.
Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave it to us.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
To be continued. We need to wait. Say the day after tomorrow? Going to the morning of the day after tomorrow. Yeah. You know what? I didn't talk to them yet. I should see what they talk about. I think I'd have like 9 minutes in the game's time. Whatever time that would be for us. I don't know. I could probably run over and talk. Just run over and talk to them.
On the topic of kidnapping cases... How exactly do...
Oh. According to the regulations, I mean.
Aside from humans, do pets count? What about sentient non-human beings? Of course, Melazines go without saying, but what about a being like Kakuku?
They just
I am
disappeared.
surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the fortress of Meropide, would I?
That is no laughing matter, Wriothesley.
Well, that time went quickly.
Neuvillette sent someone to contact us this morning.
So they
That
just
must mean there's
disappeared
been
like
some
the
progress.
others.
No time to waste. Let's head out.
Very nice looking couch. I like it. Just teleport outside. That seems easier. Oh, hey, Haru! Welcome in. How are you? Ooh, you were last playing just chatting.
Yeah. Hey, everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argento yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well,
because of the
too.
maintenance?
The Film
Oh.
Fantasyland restaurant.
I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
Autumn? Welcome into you as well. Your internet's back? You got here like at the exact same time as Haru basically, and now I'm like, wait, was this planned or on accident? But
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
so far this little
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue
Limited
will be much
event has
more
actually been
challenging
really
than in
cute,
an
and I like
open
the story
area.
so far.
The criminal might try to
Just a
blend in with the crowd,
coincidence.
or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make
Universe
additional
communication.
preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Mm-hmm. We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course,
Even
fingers
Newbie
crossed,
knew.
everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like
Fish,
Captain
cat,
Chevrolet of the Special
seagull.
Patrol. So I'm feeling optimistic.
Communication. As long
We'll
as, and the
trust your
Hydro
instincts,
Dragon.
then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only
seagull
potential
and a cat
issue
seagull.
is with Miss Escoffier.
Uh-oh. She wants to introduce them to her chopping board?
You know what, that might not be such a bad idea.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes.
Newbie doesn't like
Miss
those nuggets.
Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But,
Mr. The
well, I have a
last
feeling
night.
things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Mr. The? Mr. The. What do you mean by Mr. The last night? Does that have to do with the collab? Am I missing something? I don't know. Is there anything I can do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'm pear-shaped.
I'll do my best to
That's the
ensure that
second time
things
they've
don't
said that.
escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too, Kanich?
Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
He makes a valid point.
That's the Kanich we know and love.
Group go to discuss the specifics. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because Ahau and Kakuku aren't present. Thea was strong. It was beautiful. You missed some of the question in time? I think I missed something. I'm trying to think. Did you stream yesterday? Did you stream yesterday, Autumn? I think I missed something. Now I want to know. You guys have an inside joke without me. It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if a How showed up and started cursing out Oh, I don't think Nouvelette would put up with a How.
Well,
He'd
that's
just
enough of the
water
small talk.
blast him away.
The
That'd be
operation's
funny,
scheduled
actually.
for
I
the
kinda wanna see that
afternoon.
happen.
If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know.
Just be watching.
And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
Paimon just wants
All
an
right.
excuse to eat,
I'll
guys.
head over to the venue now.
He loves food.
Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
Oh, he had. Oh, that's awesome
I
that he
look
got
forward to hearing how it all
100
goes.
followers. Oh, cool. I've played. I know the Jackbox games a little. I have like number 3, but I haven't done much with it yet. I've thought of doing it on a community night thing. I think if I do more community nights, I need to try to plan them much more in advance.
Emotional
Like
damage.
text to
Seems to be
speech.
getting livelier by the day.
They changed his voice actor. He's not a robot. It's just a different voice actor. Thanks in part, surely, to the undercover agents.
Traveler,
Take that, depression!
Paimon's getting kind of hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Autumn cooked. Oh, is he good at that game? Guy with the case? That's got to be him. Alright, it's business time. So you both cooked last night. Ooh. Oh, hey Sage, welcome in. A wandering wizard. Oh, there's a face in the tea. Oh, is the guy actually here? Oh. There's the guy. Oh. Oh, this is cute. They animated it.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
Oh.
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're
I
surrounded.
do too. It's really nice.
Give
It's
up
like
and come
it
with-
almost looks like it's like a manga. Like manga that's been animated.
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise!
Stop motioning comic, yeah.
Wow, how lucky we are!
After him!
They're doing more things like this. They did something kind of similar, but a little different with
Sorry,
Barisa's
my
Story
guy.
Quest.
Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
Oh. Oh, damn. What?
Quick! Don't let him get away!
Please thought this through. We like the breaking of the fourth wall, yes. Oh.
Amazing.
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? You again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow, bro!
Spider-Verse? Yeah, kinda. Speaking of Spider-Verse. So, Kanichin with the clutch.
All right, that's a wrap.
Cute.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
For you? All right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money.
You needed the money.
I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too.
He did get
But
caught.
my son,
Caught in
I never
4K
imagined
even.
he'd
Did
turn
you
out
see
this
Charlotte
way.
with that camera?
Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling.
Uh-oh.
He had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me.
Still doesn't make what you did okay,
You-
though.
Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
You'd be caught lying in 4K too,
Something
yeah,
wrong,
maybe.
Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
Wait. Is that a cow's butt we just saw? There's like a little
I don't
X on his
believe a word
back,
you
and I think
say.
that was his butt. Bro.
Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan?
He doesn't look
You've been
like
keeping
it.
tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now.
Oh, Kanich
On
sounds
top
like
of
Cat.
that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian,
He
if
sounds
you
like
ask
Cat.
me.
I think
What
they
kind
sound
of
different.
logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
Cat spoken if he was text to speech.
I don't want to hear another word. Ahau.
The
Here's
new
your
Kanich
chance.
VA actually
Shut
lives in
someone else
Japan.
up for once.
And is teleworking.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even
similar
if you have
speech
any friends
patterns?
or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong.
See it. I don't think Cat and Kanich sound similar. Oh,
But
damn.
does that matter?
He's beating him up.
I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
True. Let the courts take care. Everest. Oh, she's not voiced. Okay. It's been a while, Mr. Kanich. The Special Patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Wait. If Cat did a Kanich line? So what, you want me to have him come over and read Kanich's line? Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. My thanks to you and also to Mr. Kakuku for your show-stopping performance. Yeah, her voice isn't here. Charlotte wasn't voiced either. These are probably union VAs that are not working, or VAs that are not union but standing in solidarity with those that are union. It's kind of a confusing situation because SAG is on strike, but they're not actually on strike against Genshin. Genshin's just a non-union game. And so because of SAG being on strike, they tightened down on the rules. And so a lot of the SAG actors either A, would be in trouble for working, or B, are not working because they want... It's like a... People are kind of working together to not work right now in hopes of turning the Hoyoverse games into SAG. But I don't think they're going to go union. I honestly think they'd have to hire a lot more voice actors. I think they'd have to fire and rehire a lot more voice actors if they went union than if they just don't go union and replaced the union VAs. I think that's what happened with Kanich's voice actor, maybe, but I'm not sure. But I think, Kat, I think they want you to come over here. No. It only started, like, last year, and people are still getting really upset. You're busy? Did you just start Repo? Kat just started a game of Repo. Kat, they wanted you to read. It's okay, she only had, like, 2 lines.
What do you mean? Hold it right there!
Are you okay, Kanich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seem a little upset just now.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Aw, don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
Kick his butt. I don't like a how sometimes.
What are you on about?
Bad a how. Bad.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
Oh, he would not like adventuring.
They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get.
Dude, that means he probably doesn't like Genshin players. That's funny.
They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to
Hey,
a vast
it's a gamble,
fortune.
so it's ironic.
But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost.
Yeah, the irony is very there.
In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Neat.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past, and since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
Oh, guys. He's adorable. Get it?
Yeah, I believe
That
you.
was so cute.
Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Dude. Baby Kanichi adorable. I just want to hug him. Return with Kanichi. Man. That was funny though. He was like up there. Because he was over by that and trying to get away. Dang. That's wild.
Yay! Traveler Kanichi, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it did go smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full.
Oh.
Anyway,
So I guess they
that's for the
shouldn't be
Palais to
gambling
worry
here.
about.
Oh,
Not really
thank you
our
for the
concern.
lurk. Thank you, Autumn. Judging by how fast the dupe took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. Probably. But I guess I'm used to that by now.
Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. Haru, are you about to go get some lunch? Oh, on that note, these photos aren't going to develop
Best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her judgment. She's a professional photographer.
Yeah, you're
In a
right.
few minutes, okay.
But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
Hal bonked his head and started crying.
What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Often, actually.
Anyways, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again.
This is
Plus,
true.
that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Oh, he likes the beach, guys. Okay. I think there's like an afterword as well. Me to go to the quest. Oh, I don't think I started the other event thing. So it's just the quest.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
I guess it's just this side quest thing with Navia. Yeah, the one with Navia. It's the side quest thing. And the other quest. Oh, okay.
Traveler,
so
it's you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Well, that means I got most of the rest of the quest done. Let's do this.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures. Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run. As you can see, our Fantasyland's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction. The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key. Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler?
I guess we'll learn on the job.
Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble.
would
and
be
others
bad.
might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
I see. You want me to be your test player?
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right, then. Let's start with Eclectic Escapades and put our first guide together.
Escapades. That's just my Twitch reward. I like Twitch rewards. Come on. Boats. We have boats, guys. We have boats. Go formulate. Collect the required number of adventure coins. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can just make those on command. That's kind of fun. That's fun. All I just have to do is make sure I'm aimed correctly, basically. It's not anything too difficult. Oops. We got plenty of coins. It's fine. Standard strategy formulated. Okay.
Ah, both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format is super easy to get into.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions.
Oh, so they just want people to watch movies.
Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
That makes sense.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
Oh, thank you, Haru. Have some good lunch. Get something delicious. Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too.
Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources?
Oops.
That's definitely a first for us.
Like an awesome boss.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. All right, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Yep, fingers crossed, guys. Go hire an employee. We gotta go over here. Okay. He wants me to recruit her. Yep, it kind of tells you who to recruit for the first one.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
I still have money. I still have money. Let me work. Let me cook. They won't let me cook. Now we're in cycle 2.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start. Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant.
Hi.
On that note, let's go catch up with her.
Please don't just get in my face like that.
Part of our business strategy too?
Love you
There
too.
are
I
so
just
many
don't like it
layers
when you
to
get in
this
my face like
operation.
that. Let me in there. Let me in there. I will cook instead. Oh, maybe not Ryden. Let him cook. I'm sure he can do it. Let me in. Is there any? There's not even a back door. How the heck she get in there? She had to have climbed in. Let me climb in too. This is literally, how'd she even get in? Unless she climbed on the top. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see.
The wind knows me.
Nope, there's no entrance up here either. Wild.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
Hey there, Escoffier!
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed
As your
amusement
boss, I say
park.
put more clothes on.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
Theme dish?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park. But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Then Paimon come every single day!
Do you do annual passes?
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish. So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish. Now then, give me your hand.
My hand?
A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin. A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength. All right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
I don't know why you had to hold my hand, lady. Power-backed barbecue ribs. Okay.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day.
I don't like mint. I don't like that.
But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh? If I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some side dishes and desserts too.
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier! Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Upgrade.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly.
Interesting.
When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills. Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really?
That seems fishy.
Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Couldn't have done it without Navia's guidance.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing your own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together. Let's make it a big success!
Unlock another one, or is it? I don't think we have enough funds, do we? We have the time. So I guess we have the time. We can make it happen. We got formulate now. Okay. Oop, it, yeah, it unpaused too soon. Okay. Oh. That wasn't hard. I didn't mean to remove him. Oh, he's had some training. And she's still working. Good, good. Okay. Stop! This is the stuff we like. We like stuff. We like Primo Gems. Line charts. Oh, right now we are spending everything. But we made a lot. Wonder if I can unlock Mellow Manor. Ooh. Let's do this one. Unlock. Okay, so we got everywhere unlocked, it looks like. Oh, cute. That's Natlin inspired. Leisure spot, which our animal friends can be invited. Aww. Layout of their accommodations? The higher your revenue. Animal friends who have some similar living habitats. Suited to living alongside one another. Once you have a certain number of animals of the same species together, satisfaction will greatly increase. Some animals who love to party and who will greatly increase satisfaction when placed as neighbors to other animals. Okay. The animals you have invited will stay in the manor. Don't forget to say hello. Oh, you can interact. That's cute. Invite. Thinking how I can get stuff to fit best. Need playful. Oh. I might not be able to get those guys to fit. Can I adjust it any? Oh, here we go. I had a whole nother one of the little chickies. Wait, if I have more of the little chickies, I could maybe try to put those instead. Let's start over. Yeah, let's... That's everything I can fit. This faction ticket sales. Okay. Looks like we have her. She wants to work here. The other two don't want to work there. They want to work somewhere else. Great. Alrighty, let's get her trained. I think I can go back and train the other guy too. Let's leave her at level 9 out of 10. I don't know why it wanted me to come in here. Oh, it's just telling me it's high satisfaction, I guess. I want to go here. Okay, sir. I would like... What? I don't... Okay, I think I have to go to this board. I think it only lets me do that when I'm first hiring someone. Okay. Train staff. Okay. I still have 3 of the little time clock thingy. I don't think there's anything else I could really do, is there? I think I've spent everything, basically, money-wise. I'll go rest. Enter the next cycle. That's what it sounds like will be good. I spent a lot. But we made a lot. Wow. We spent a lot, but we made a lot. Very nice. We did good. I think I did pretty good. Restaurant theme. Free employee training sessions does sound nice.
I'm all out of money!
Where do I want to decrease in the attraction upgrades? I think 2 people that could use a couple of training sessions still, but I think otherwise they're trained. Oh, I'm sorry you're out of money, Shane Train. Hopefully you can get some points. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I can upgrade more of the attractions this way. Ooh. Service value. Her service value is not very good, but she's already not trained already. These people are coming pre-trained, but they can only go as high as level 7. Let's go see what we can upgrade. Upgrade? That would take most of it. Let's get the other two upgraded first and see what we have left. So let's upgrade this one first. Because this one's got good value. Ability. Great. Ooh, we got some rewards. And I should be able to go upgrade this one. Upgrade. Okay. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, I'm gonna train him. We'll just get our guys fully trained if we have enough money for that. I think that could be good. Okay. Yep, just enough. Very nice. So our staff is fully trained. And it's like we spent everything. But we're making money. Ooh, we have even more available today. They seem to be highly encouraging her being hired now. They changed their order. That guy looks like he's from Sumeru. Interesting. Theme restaurant. Oh, I have to choose a specific one now to make more money? I don't even know which one to pick. Me? Let's go take a look. 2 out of 15. Can all be upgraded. Let's go with Mellow Manor. That seems to be very popular and cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. See? Upgrade. Got our business level up. Natlan themed zone fire tribe. Cool tribe. Ooh. And sure, we can expand. Why not? Okay, we're gonna do the or manage our critters. Invite animal. Unique life forms. I could do that for unique life forms. Really, it'd be better if I could get it. Yeah, I can't fit 2 anyway, so let's just do that. We'll do that. Seems to help. They seem to be happy. Okay. We have a little money. Can probably upgrade one of the other facilities. Oh, but we don't have any time. Okay, so no time. Can I add another employee here? But if I add another employee, it does give the option to add another employee. She is fully trained. So yes, my best bet is probably to go ahead. Low manner. There's no other applicants. I guess I have to get someone that's already trained. But I guess he's already trained. Oh, we don't have time. JK, I can't hire him. We have money, but no time. Sorry, buddy. I got no time for you. Okay, next cycle. We didn't even spend that much. Oh. Uh-oh. No, I think it's just that there's not enough employees. I didn't manage my time as wisely as I should. I think as long as I get them trained, get another person in, it should be good. Ooh. Alrighty. I need to go and hire someone else to work here. Firm assignment. Okay. And they're both trained, so I have enough money. I could just upgrade this some more. I haven't even set the food though. Let's see what the buffs are for today anyway. I can probably just run over here and look.
That unique aroma. Alright then, I'll just go.
Earn 20% more revenue this cycle. Ooh. Yeah, let's go with this again, because next time it'll be 30 and it's just all of that, all the revenue, you know what I mean? So that sounds like 10. Okay. Trade facility. We're gonna upgrade. Then go ahead and go next. Upgrade this one as well. Could hire someone else. Yeah, we're not meeting the value they'd like, so let's go ahead. Then we're gonna train. I should have enough ink to train at least some. Maybe all the way. Yay! There we go. Better value. We only have one time, so I don't think that's going to be enough to really recruit anyone else over here, but we can look. Nah, he needs 2 time. We do not have enough. Let's go ahead and call it for the day. This reminds me of the one last time in Mondstadt. The event in Mondstadt where we made potions, kind of. These are cute. I do like these events a lot, actually. Let's see. Upgrade the same attraction 2 times this cycle to increase its revenue for current cycle by 60%. Ooh. That's interesting. So, but I can increase the revenue by 60%. Let's try that. We'll try that. Okay. Oh, where's the other person? I guess they swap who's there. Oh, they probably take turns, which might be why they stay happier. Okay, so let's expand. We shall expand. Oh, we get to formulate here again, too. Okay, let's see what we formulate this time. Oop. A lot of coins. Hope I don't miss too many. Ooh, now we're underwater? But in the sky, that's wild. Whoa. This is wild, though. How'd they make it so we can swim in the air? We did not just unintentionally drown Fontaine, so this does not make sense, but oh well. Maybe it's a simulation. They did say it's like a dream, so... Okay, we got plenty of coins too, so we're good. Oh. Thank you for the redeem, cat. So far, this event's pretty cute. I really liked the quest. Like, the main quest was really good. I enjoyed that probably the most. But this is cute, too. Okay, upgrade facility. Upgrade. Okay. And that should do the buff where it increases it, hopefully by 60% like it said it would. Okay. And I upgraded her all the way, right? Oh, Villamir, how are you? I love Daytruce's emotes. They're so cute. Oh, we didn't make as much. Okay, so I don't think I made a good choice on the meal. Business masterclass? I guess she still thought it was good, though. We just didn't make quite as much. Restaurant theme. $15% refund. 40% increase in revenue. Either one of those would be good choices. So we'll go with the Mellow Manor. We like Mellow Manor. It's cute. I'm gonna go say hi to the little critters, actually. I haven't done that yet. Oh. We have more people wanting to be hired. Oh, wow. And this person's, like, fully trained. Oh, lots of people for movie masterpieces. Oh.
The world remains constant over the
Which I don't think I've
centuries.
hired anyone new there
But human
either.
life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Since I upgraded the revenue here, I'd rather put more into here. It's still the same amount of... So we can invite some to change up with animals. Oh, so cute. Let's clear. We'll see what we can get for our new layout. They enjoy living with some POW. Eek. Want one more set of these. This. Try that. Then. That's actually less satisfaction though, even though I hit both. Maybe the critters aren't as happy? Yeah. Let's start with these little fellas. Try them down there. Oh, there we go. That's better, though. That one got a 68. So we'll save that. That's a little bit better. We'll exit that arrangement. Actually, I have enough. I could upgrade it again. But if I upgrade it too much, they're not going to be satisfied with the employees I have. Can I hire someone else to work here, actually? I don't think anyone was looking to work here, though. I should not upgrade that anymore, since I don't have the resources to do that. Let's go ahead and hire you a friend. Movie masterpiece. This guy can go up to level 20. So how about I recruit you? I'll have to level him, but I'll have money tomorrow. That should be okay. Should be able to get a few levels on him. Okay, there we go. He's leveled. Some. Oh, I want to go. Oh wait, there's a crab. Can I pick it up? One crab, you are mine. Wait, there's crabs everywhere. What? Oh, there's another crab. More crabs. Free food. Huh. I guess this is just like a little shop. That's cute. They have some stuff about Natlin over here. Whoa, why is this squirrel huge? That is the biggest squirrel in birds I've ever seen. Holy moly. I can't attack these slimes. They're nice. They're friendly slimes. These are slimes that have been trained to be friendly, guys. They're so cute. I can, like, not get hurt by them. How fun. Wait, I have an idea. Can I?
Into the wind.
They no fly. But why is this squirrel so huge? It looks there's as tall as Kazuha, guys. That's actually kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it so huge? Like, dang. That is humongous. Feed the squirrel. It's got food. I think they've already been feeding it. And look how big this bird is. This bird is up to Kazuha's knee, basically. Look. Look, this squirrel is taller than freaking Yao Yao. Do you see this? Do you see this? This squirrel is larger than a child. That is huge. That is huge. It's ride the squirrel. I don't think I can. I mean, well, let me get Kazuha. Let me see. We'll see what we can do.
The wind knows me.
Land on the squirrel. Nope, we go right through the squirrel, guys. My wind doesn't even pick them up. Ooh. Aw, I wanted to go in there. Got me in. Ta-da. Oh, hey, there's more crabs. More crabs. Whoop. Job for Yao Yao. I think there's crabs under here. Do you think the crabs are just here because this is where they normally would be anyway, and they just didn't cancel the crabs? It's like, here we go, put in an event. Oh, don't worry about the crabs. They're usually on the beach. They'll be fine. But JK, they just became easy prey. Oh yeah, I can just go underwater here. Ooh. I'm just like literally under. That's fun. That is so cute though. Oh, more. Got another. Any more? Any more crabs? Hey. I'm kind of looking for more now. I mean, it'd give me tons of food. I needed more things for this account for food anyway, since I have 2 accounts. It seems like they're mainly on the wooden parts. That might be all of them, but that was a lot of crabs. Like, I'm pretty sure that was more than I could buy if I went to a store and bought some in the game. That was pretty good. I guess they have all-you-can-eat crab here. There we go. We are doing good. We're making the monies. We got more performance rewards. We got a lot of performance rewards. Wow. Let's not do that one, because last time that didn't seem to work. Could do that. Or we could do that for movie masterpieces and put a little bit of time and love into that. Let's do that. I mean, we just got a friend over there. Let's go expand. Here we go. Oh, shit. We're gonna get in trouble for child labor here. Or does France allow that stuff? Or maybe he just looks little. Maybe he's older than he looks. Whatever it is, apparently he's good staff though. Oh, no, we used all the money. Oops. Well, oops. I meant to upgrade and I just spent all the money on... Oh, but I can expand anyway. I have plenty of time. So we can use our time here. Look, we can still use our time wisely, guys. Actually, from doing that, I think I'll probably get a little extra income, too. We'll see. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Oh. This is kind of far. Oh my gosh, are we going through the Fortress of Meropide? I don't... Oh. Hi. Oh, hey, Kira, welcome in. How are you? Special ability to slow down time. Okay. Yep, we are just, you know, vibing inside the Fortress of Meropide. I think I need... Did not let me do that. Left trigger. There we go. You're good? I'm doing pretty good. I've been working... I did the story for the event, and now I'm just working on some more stuff on Genshin. And the event. Ooh, there we go, we got it. Okay. Oh, I guess this is where it says to slow down time.
I am so sorry.
I kind of think I could hit this one without stopping time if I time it right. Yeah, that one wasn't hard. Oh, Cat's playing Repo and got scared. Oop. We're on land now. Ooh. Special ability to slow down time in the scene. Here to take gauntlet targets along the conveyor belt. Oh. Oh, this one. I'll probably need the skill for this next round. But yeah, Kira, I'm doing pretty good. I'll probably actually be wrapping up soon and raiding out. This is around the time I typically finish. I'm just gonna finish what I'm currently working on, I think. And this event's been really cute. I like it. Oop, it got faster. Oh, they're like, oh, you can do this without having to turn it on? Oh, I'm running out of... There. There. There we go. That worked. I think I hit them all that time. They gonna let me through now? Oh, what? Did I do it wrong? Was I not supposed to punch it when I did? I thought I was just supposed to punch them. Did I do it the wrong time? Now I think I'm confused about what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I wait till it's like about to be here? I guess that I missed something. I don't understand if I did this right. go. I must have been missing one of them near the beginning. Give me my key. Okay, that means some of the things went up in value. Yeah. Oh wow, he got expensive to train. Dang. That explains a lot, actually. Oh, hey, revenue is going up. Oh. What? Oh, unused action points converted. It went up still, so why is she sad? Oh, it's upset because I didn't use all the action points? Oops. I probably could have used them somewhere. Ooh, actually... Ooh, that's tempting, but then again with that kid that cost a lot to train, this one's kind of tempting too. I'm gonna actually do this one. Dude, that kid is expensive to train. Then I can train the heck out of him. Okay. Ooh. 3. And that still leaves 2 free training sessions if I needed it for anyone else. Might have not actually been able to use all those. Yeah, they're all the way trained. Well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this because they're entirely pleased with this place. Okay, so I have to upgrade to business level 6 to upgrade that anymore. Oh! Did I pull? So, I'm not planning to pull for Escoffier. I did get Aoife pulling off a Navia's banner. I am tempted to get Navia on this account. I have 2 accounts. Right now I'm on my North America account. I have her on my European account. I actually have her at like C1 on Europe. But I also know Skirk is on the next patch, and I really want Skirk. So I'm like... I'm not on guarantee. I'm on my 50-50. So I guess worst case, I could lose my 50... Like, best case would be I lose my 50-50 and I have a guarantee Skirked. Or, you know... I don't know. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, cat. I mean, I got enough to do a 10 pull. I could just throw a 10 pull at her. I think I was like at... I think we were... I think I was at like... Let me see how many pulls I was at. I don't actually remember. I think it was like 40 something. Maybe 50 something. Okay, so we were at 40... Okay, we're actually... What? 40... At 44 pity? So sure, 44... It would take me from 44 to 54 pity if I don't get anything. Yes, we have enough. Let's do it. Yeah. Maybe we'll get an Aoife, though. I wouldn't mind getting another Aoife. We like Aoife. Aoife's very pretty. I like his design. Or Cole. Okay. No, is she even on the banner? I don't think she's on the banner. Oh, we did get an Aoife! Double 4 stars. I take that. I take double 4 stars. Very nice. Okay.
All the world holds dear is...
Okay. Need a lot of revenue for that. We're not even in the busy stage yet. Oh my gosh, so we're still pretty... Yeah, we have to finish doing that to unlock. Okay.
The backdrop of constant motion.
Well...
I stand before...
Oh, this Collei is like not got any constellations on it. Oop. I know my Collei on my other account I think is at C5 or C6. So it's always interesting how different my accounts are between the characters I have at C6. Very nice. Ooh, when supporting fire hits an opponent, it will restore 6 energy for Aoife. Ooh. Oh, his hat. His constellation's actually his hat. That's adorable. He's pretty. Johnny. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Alone and unchanging.
Okay. Well, like I said, I finished up what I was doing, and so it's gonna be time to like raid out.
The world
Let's
remains
see.
constant over the centuries.
I'm gonna send out my raid
But
message.
human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
We'll see who we're gonna go raid. Probably try and raid someone I'm already following. I'm thinking. I have a few different people in mind. Okay, I have 2 people in mind. Let me think. I'm gonna borrow one of my son's coins and flip a coin, I think. Maybe I'll just steal a penny and keep a penny in my desk to flip. Okay.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
The penny has decided who we will raid. We are gonna go, we're gonna go to Randver Sirens TV. He's doing some Sunday lo-fi. Come vibe with Cat Dad. It looks like he's playing some Stardew Valley. Alrighty, guys. Oh, he was fun. We raided him with Renbu the other day. So he's really chill. He's got cool vibes. So yeah. But thank you guys for hanging out with me this weekend. So next week, Friday, I don't know what I'll be doing yet on Friday. Saturday will probably be some more Stardew Valley. I know I still have some stuff I could do in Wuthering Waves, so if I don't do stuff with Datrius on Friday, I might do some Wuthering Waves. I'll probably be trying to do some Wuthering Waves because I still have a ton of stuff to do on there. But thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me while I do some Genshin event stuff. And let's go raid.
The world remains constant over the centuries.